Hello, young man. Today we're going to talk about a very important topic. Something that I believe is crucial for achieving success and security in life. As you know, I'm a billionaire, and my family's wealth has been a blessing, but also a great responsibility. I've learned that managing wealth is not just about having a lot of money. It's about being smart, disciplined, and responsible with your finances. When I inherited my family's fortune, I knew I had to be careful with it. I didn't want to waste it or use it for selfish purposes. I wanted to use it to make a positive impact on the world. So, I started to learn about finance, investing, and philanthropy. I read books, attended seminars, and sought advice from experts. I learned about the importance of budgeting, saving, and investing for the future. One of the most important things I've learned is the value of discipline. Discipline is what separates the successful from the unsuccessful. It's what allows you to stay focused, motivated, and committed to your goals. When it comes to finances, discipline is crucial. It's what helps you avoid overspending, stay out of debt, and build wealth over time. As a superhero, I have to be disciplined in many ways. I have to be disciplined in my training, my diet, and my lifestyle. I have to be disciplined in my use of technology, my gadgets, and my resources. And I have to be disciplined in my finances. I have to make sure that I'm using my wealth in a way that aligns with my values and goals. Now, I know that not everyone has the same amount of wealth as I do, but that's not the point. The point is that everyone has the power to be disciplined with their finances, regardless of how much money they have. Whether you have a lot or a little, you have the power to choose how you use your money. You have the power to choose whether to spend it, save it, or invest it. One of the most important things you can do is create a budget. A budget is a plan for how you want to use your money. It's a way of making sure that you're using your money in a way that aligns with your values and goals. When you create a budget, you need to consider all of your expenses, including your necessary expenses, such as rent, utilities, and food, as well as your discretionary expenses, such as entertainment, hobbies, and travel. Another important thing you can do is save and invest for the future. Saving and investing are two of the most powerful ways to build wealth over time. When you save, you're setting aside money for future use. When you invest, you're using your money to earn more money. There are many different ways to invest, including stocks, bonds, real estate, and more. But it's not just about saving and investing. It's also about avoiding debt. Debt can be a major obstacle to building wealth. When you're in debt, you're using money that you don't have to buy things that you don't need. You're essentially borrowing money from someone else and promising to pay it back, usually with interest. This can be a vicious cycle that's hard to escape. As a superhero, I've seen the devastating effects of debt. I've seen people lose their homes, their businesses, and their livelihoods because of debt. I've seen families torn apart by debt, and I've seen individuals struggle with the stress and anxiety of debt. That's why I'm so passionate about teaching people about the importance of avoiding debt. Now, I know that avoiding debt can be difficult. It's easy to get caught up in the temptation of credit cards, loans, and other forms of debt. But it's not worth it. The consequences of debt are just too great. Instead, I recommend using cash or debit cards for most of your purchases. This will help you avoid overspending and stay out of debt. Another important thing you can do is build an emergency fund. An emergency fund is a pool of money that you set aside for unexpected expenses, such as car repairs, medical bills, or losing your job. Emergency fund will help you avoid going into debt when unexpected expenses arise. It will give you peace of mind and financial security. In addition to building an emergency fund, you should also consider investing in yourself. Investing in yourself means using your money to improve your skills, knowledge, and abilities. This can include taking courses, attending seminars, and reading books. When you invest in yourself, you're investing in your future. You're increasing your earning potential and improving your quality of life. As a superhero, I've invested heavily in myself. I've spent countless hours training, learning new skills, and improving my abilities. And it's paid off. I've become one of the most skilled and effective superheroes in the world, and I've used my skills and abilities to make a positive impact on the world. Now, I know that becoming a superhero may not be your goal, but the principles are the same. Whether you want to become a doctor, a lawyer, or a business owner, investing in yourself is crucial. It's what will set you apart from others and help you achieve your goals. Finally, I want to talk about the importance of giving back. As a superhero, I've been blessed with many resources and opportunities. And I believe it's my responsibility to use those resources to make a positive impact on the world. I have used my wealth and influence to help those in need, to protect the vulnerable, and to fight for justice. And I encourage you to do the same. Whether you have a lot or a little, you have the power to make a difference. You can volunteer your time, donate to charity, or simply be kind to those around you. Giving back is one of the most rewarding things you can do. It will give you a sense of purpose, a sense of fulfillment, and a sense of happiness. In conclusion, my young friend, I hope you've learned something valuable today. I hope you've learned the importance of discipline, budgeting, saving, investing, avoiding debt, and giving back. These are the keys to achieving financial freedom and making a positive impact on the world. Remember, it's not just about the money. It's about the values and principles that guide your financial decisions. It's about being responsible, being disciplined, and being compassionate. And if you feel this talk helpful, don't forget like and subscribe. And if you want to be a more grateful person, you can donate on the Patreon account. Link on description. See you soon, friend.